This video is brought to you by RotterdamHolland.com. RotterdamHolland.com is a website and also a project that is dedicated to my lovely and wonderful hometown, Rotterdam, the port city of the Netherlands, located somewhere in the heart of Western Europe.
Okay, so ready to jump into another deep dive?
Always.
This time, we're headed to the Netherlands,
Oh,
to Rotterdam. Ever been?
I haven't. Have you?
I wish, but maybe after this deep dive I will be. It's, one of those cities that's always been on my list, but you know how it is. So many places, so little time.
Exactly. Bucket list keeps growing.
Right. So to start us off, we've got a website here, Rotterdam-Holland.com.
Okay. Sounds promising.
Right. And it's not just like some generic tourism site. It's run by, an actual resident, someone who lives, works, and plays in Rotterdam.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're getting real insider perspective.
Awesome. I like those.
Me too. Always more interesting, right?
Definitely.
So I'm already kind of sensing some strong feelings from this website creator. Like they really, really love Rotterdam.
Yeah. You're cooking that up too.
Yeah, it's in the language, lots of beautiful, lovely, inviting, even phrases like admiring, loving, and respecting the city.
Wow. Okay. Definitely not holding back.
No. It's almost like a love letter to Rotterdam.
That's a great way to put it.
Like we're about to uncover this hidden gem or something.
I love it.
Right. Okay, so one thing that jumps out is how much they emphasize Rotterdam as the port city of the Netherlands.
Right. That makes sense.
Which, we knew Rotterdam had a major port, right? But this website makes it central to the city's identity.
Yeah, and I think that's something people often overlook. Ports aren't just about economics. They shape the entire culture and character of a city.
It's true. Like when I think of port cities, I tend to think, maybe a little rough around the edges, not always the first place that springs to mind for a vacation.
Yeah, I get that. There can be that kind of gritty industrial vibe.
Right, exactly. So what is it about Rotterdam's port that makes it so special? Like, what's the history there?
Well, think about it. Rotterdam has been a major trading hub for centuries.
Oh, for sure.
One of the busiest ports in the world, right?
It's huge.
All those ships coming and going, bringing in goods and people from all over the globe, that's bound to have a profound impact. And not just economically, but also culturally, socially. It makes the city a melting pot of ideas and influences.
I see what you mean. Like, it's not just about the ships themselves, it's about everything that comes with them.
Exactly. It's about the people, the cultures, the stories. It's about the constant flow of new things, new perspectives.
And that kind of energy, that dynamism, you can really feel it in the website too.
For sure.
Even in something as simple as the creator saying, it is interesting how time flies.
And the website was registered in 2020.
Oh, really? So pretty recent.
Yeah. So even in just those few years, I imagine Rotterdam has seen some pretty significant changes, right?
Oh, absolutely. Rotterdam has this remarkable history of reinvention, especially after World War II when it was heavily bombed.
Yeah, that's right. The city had to rebuild itself from the ground up, and they did it with this incredible forward-looking vision. They embraced modern architecture, innovative urban planning. It's a city that's constantly evolving its skyline, its cultural landscape. I can only imagine the transformations this website creator has witnessed in just those few years since 2020.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. New neighborhoods popping up, art scenes evolving, maybe even shifts in the city's demographics with all these global influences.
Absolutely. It's like this constant churn of creativity and change, all fueled by its connection to the port.
It's fascinating. So we've got this image of Rotterdam as dynamic, shaped by its port, constantly evolving.
And clearly deeply loved by the people who live there.
Yeah, that really comes through. It seems like there's so many layers to this city, so much more to discover.
Oh, tons. We only scratched the surface. Like, what about the food? With all those international influences, I bet the culinary scene is incredible.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to try some Indonesian food there. I hear it's amazing.
Right. Or their approach to sustainability and urban design. Like, they're known for being really innovative in those areas.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? With a port that size, they must be dealing with all sorts of environmental challenges.
Exactly. And they're not shying away from them. They're tackling them head on, trying to find solutions that are both sustainable and improve the quality of life for residents.
Wow, this deep dive has really opened my eyes to Rotterdam. It's way more than just a port city. It's a cultural hub, an innovator, and clearly a place that captures the hearts of its residents.
Yeah, I'm with you. And what I keep thinking about is how this residents' love for Rotterdam shines through so clearly. What is it about this city that inspires such passion? I think that's something worth pondering.
Absolutely. It's a question that makes you want to experience Rotterdam for yourself.
Exactly.
Huh. On that note, I think we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have. Great deep dive.
Thanks. Until next time.
See you then.
This video is brought to you by RotterdamHolland.com. RotterdamHolland.com is a website and also a project that is dedicated to my lovely and wonderful hometown, Rotterdam, the port city of the Netherlands, located somewhere in the heart of Western Europe.